Okay, good morning everybody. Real quick, the first part of this video is going to be a little vloggy. The second half we're going to tie a stonefly nymph that I really like. So I'll show you how to do that. If you hate the vloggy stuff, then skip forward to the second part and watch the stonefly tie. Yesterday I accidentally deleted my how-to video for the rod keeper. I was going to do a video this week on how to use the rod keeper and why it's useful and stuff like that. But I lost it. So, bummer. Major bummer. But I'm excited because I ordered a new laptop that'll really help me condense everything instead of having some stuff on this phone and some stuff on this computer and that kind of thing. It'll help me just pull all of it together. It's the right tool for the job. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to have to redo that rod keeper video, which is probably not the end of the world because I got this new camera that is better than the ones I've been using. So hopefully you guys can tell a difference in the video. Confession, my fly tying room, let me show you. This is not just a fly tying room. It's also guest bedroom, sometimes laundry room, / other junk. So that's why it looks different in here. It's not just my studio. By the way, everybody, check out Reflections of a Fly Rod by Mark Usick. Great book. He's a good friend. Definitely go check that out. And my fly tying table is a mess because I'm right in the middle of like 3 tying projects. So anyway, we're kind of throwing this together a little bit today. We'll go ahead and get right into the tying part of this video right now. It's going to be the Soft Hackle Stone Fly. I did an article on this fly in the Angler magazine this month. I'll put a link to that down in the description so you guys can check that out if you'd like. Today I'm going to be tying this in brown. I need to grab a few materials and then we'll get going. Okay, so we have the Saber 7321 swimming nymph hook here, and this is a size 8. I've just got 10 or 12 wraps of 0.020 lead on here, and I'm going to be using a 6/0 thread today. You can use any thread. This is brown. The fly I'm tying today is brown. You can use whatever thread color you like. In fact, lots of times I like to use a fluorescent red on this. Gives it a little hot spot, which I think works really well for this fly. So I'm going to bring this wrap right down to the where we start to curve down there, and what that's going to do, that's just taking advantage of that full curve on this fly. I am now going to grab some biot. So then I have 2 pieces of biot here. I've got them crossed in my fingers already. I'm just going to put them on with a couple of loose wraps, and then I can arrange them. However I'd like. In this case, I'm going to make sure they fan out a little. And then I'm just going to wrap those in. And you can see that has like a nice fanned out look there. I'm just using my thread to build a little bit of a taper up to that lead wrap. Bring my thread back to the back here. I'm going to use a piece of this crinkle flash. You can use wire, you can use any kind of color flash you want. This is just going to segment our body and give just a added dimension. Oops. Add a dimension to this fly. Give it a little bit of shine. Today I'm using UV2 brown, chocolate brown. This is the seal material. Obviously we're not tying a dry fly. It really doesn't matter in this case because I have lead on here. And I'm just going to do, I'm not going to do a dubbing loop or anything like that right here. I'm just going to wrap this on. Build a taper into this dubbing here because I want this fly to have a lot of taper to it, because stone flies are pretty fat up in front and relatively skinny towards the back. So and it's okay for this fly to be nice and buggy. Just work that material up. Again, we want to start building that taper in. And I'm going to grab some more dubbing. Continue on up the fly. Now from this point on, this fly is going to be pretty fat, so I'm going to dub it like that. I'm not going to build a lot of taper. I'm just going to kind of do a clump. Get that locked in. Sorry, I threw my bobbin across my lap there, and then I got poked by it. You guys hear Scarlet whining in the background? She is my fearless protector. Unless I'm not in the room, then she just whines. Okay, you can trim away some of these wild fibers here if you want. They won't hurt anything if you leave them there, though. Okay, I'm gonna use my dubbing brush here just to make sure I get out any sort of looped, clumped material. And I'm actually gonna just bug that out a little bit. Trim away the wild ones. Okay. Lock my thread up and then use my material here to segment. It's always harder to segment on these swimming nymph hooks because the hook is bent in all these different directions. Which reminds me, you can tie this fly and it actually looks really good and works really well on just like a 3X streamer hook of any kind. Like I think in the magazine, I actually use a Saber 7040, which is a 3X streamer hook for this fly. Okay, so there we go. We have our segmented body. We can throw a couple buyouts forward at this point. You can also omit them if you don't want to bother, because they're not as critical, but they're nice. So we're going to put them in. Just get those where. Lock those down. Okay, now for the hackle on this fly, we are using Whiting 4B Hin Cape. This is great material, super supple, my favorite. Just going to lock that in. Just fan those back as you wrap. Stoneflies are all about the legs, and at least that's the theory behind this fly. We're not showing the wing case, we're not messing around with any of that stuff. We're just really focusing on these great buggy soft hackle legs that are going to have a ton of movement in the water. And you know, this fly works really well, so I can vouch for it. Okay, so lock off your material. Okay, there you have it. Soft Hackle Stone. This fly fishes really well. Because I'm not using my whip finish tool today, I'm going to hit this with a little bit of glue. I should use my whip finish tool, but there you have it. Soft Hackle Stone Fly. It's a killer. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Okay, there you have it. The Soft Hackle Stone Fly. It's a great fly. You guys check it out. Fish it. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you watching this week. Appreciate you coming and checking out the video and the channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video at all. Also, leave comments, questions, anything like that. I would love some ideas on some new videos that you guys would like to see. That would be great. So make sure you check us out on the website, www.modernflyfisher.com. Also, I wanted to just mention really quick, today I was tying with this, Renzetti ruby tip bobbin, and I really like this bobbin. I've been playing with it for just trying to get to know it a little bit, because I'm going to be doing that bobbin shootout here on the channel soon. I'm going to put a link to this on the Fly Shack website where you can purchase this bobbin. I would definitely suggest it. It's actually better than I had anticipated it being. So definitely go check that out down in the description, and come by the website, check us out on Facebook, Instagram as well. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. Until next time, fish more, catch more.